Welcome. I'm your host, Dustin, and I am finally back after about a month break from the show. And I wanted to keep this one, a little laid back and relax. No reviews or interviews or anything like that. Just me sitting here and chatting to you and just, thanking everybody for everything that, happened last year with me doing live events, with the huge incorporation with Screambox, even more than the year previous, and being able to do a ton of interviews for their films that I really, really enjoyed. And for some of the people that I interviewed and thought I would never be able to talk to somebody like that. Especially, talking to Adam Marcus was a very big deal for me, and I think a lot of other people, to hear him speak out about things that happened with Jason Goes to Hell, and to also hear about what he's up to now. So this is me just kind of, chatting, just saying things and thanking everybody for the amazing year that I had, due to everybody who listens or has been to a live show, or the friends I have made, locally that are in, kind of the same thing that I'm doing with live events or podcasting or whatever it may be. And even building a lot of amazing connections and being able to do things that I thought would never happen. And I kind of want to talk about what's going to be happening this year. There's going to be a slight change of how things have been going with the podcast recordings, and when they're going to be released, and what I'm going to be putting out this year, and new designs and things are going to be coming out. So I do want to say that I'm actively working on getting merch created for the show. I've had a lot of people, either in person or online, saying, why don't you have anything for me to buy to represent your show, because I like what you're doing? Well, I am working with my UK artist at the time that I'm talking to you right now about getting a few things done, whether it be stickers or cool designs to put on a shirt or a hat, or even some socks or a mug. I am a huge mug collector. I love mugs and I love socks. So I have that in the works right now, and it's going to kind of, dip into the live events as well. When I'm going to be having merch, you guys can come and snag some stuff at the live events. And that is going to kind of segue me into the big thing that's happening this year. For those of you who have attended the live events last year, is I was selling everything, through my own, third-party site, to make sure that I was going to be getting most of the revenue, and then sharing it with those who came out, like the talent, that they wanted the cut of it. I would send it to them. And so that created a lot of confusion with people at the cinema, and ticket sales not being amazing, or people not knowing that there's an event going on, even though I was pushing those a lot. So this year I have officially partnered with Cinema Salem, and every event that I'm doing is now going to be sold through their site. They're going to be help promoting it way more than I could on my own. Tickets can be bought online or in person, whether you are local over there or whatnot. And they're still going to be the same thing. They're going to be 3-hour events with, guests there, Q&As, there'll be merch and stuff there from people who are coming, and then eventually my own stuff. I'm super excited, and I can announce right now that the first event will be February 24th, and I'm showing Heebie-Jeebie TV with the Heebie-Jeebie TV crew, and it will be sponsored by Screambox. Tickets will not be up until, I think, either later this week or early the week after, but they are going to be going up on sale. So for those of you who are local to the area or want to come check out a live show and meet some people, meet me, or wherever it may be, you guys can keep an eye on Cinema Salem's website or their socials. And of course mine as well. I post everything as much as I can. So I'm really, really excited for that. It's going to make these events, I think, even bigger and better. I'm just really, really excited to finally be partnered with the cinema that I love so much, for it being independent, for it being how amazing it is, and the crew that works there is truly amazing, and also Kay Lynch for being the event organizer and coordinator over there. She's been amazing and helps a lot when I have questions. So that's pretty much what's going to be happening this year, a lot more. I'm going to be aiming to do at least one event a month. Right now I do have a couple that are being worked out in the back end for dates and whatnot, and to make sure the talent can come out, and those will be being announced very soon, and I'm very, very excited for that. And there's going to be a real heavy hitter, I think, happening this year. And another person I really have to thank is Alex DiVincenzo, because he has been helping me so much, not just with Screenbox and hooking me up with some bloody disgusting write-ups and stuff like that, but being just such an amazing friend, and really versing me a little bit more into the realm of live events, or how to coordinate things, or how to get things set up, and to even get even more connections to have awesome people come on this show for everybody. I love horror, and I will always love horror, and I love the show to death. I love doing this, but taking that break was really, really good for me. I was really feeling burnt out towards the end of it, especially that last event I did. Like, I felt so burnt out, and I really needed to be like, all right, I gotta take a step back and then kind of get myself going again, and then go right back at it. And this year I'm really trying to put even more of myself into the show than I think I did last year. Some episodes kind of felt rushed, and I apologize for that. There have been weeks where it was just really hard for me to find the motivation to do something, or whatever it may have been that week. But this year I'm drawing a huge line of the things that I want to do. And movie reviews and interviews will be starting next week. So I'm really, really excited for that. I got a couple of Screenbox things that I want to review and tell you guys about, and also some personal things that I have seen and that I would love to review and talk about with everybody on here. I do have some guests that I'm going to be lining up, personal friends of mine that I want to have back on the show to talk about films, and just go really hard this year. And of course, Dean will be making an appearance again very soon. We've been talking in the background of when he's able to come back on, because he's been blowing up so much over in the UK, and I love him so much. And to see how successful he's being, and how far he's going, and especially being here in the UK now, where you can buy his sauces, and I link his site to every episode. So if you guys are ever interested into what he's selling or what his hot sauces are like, go ahead, click that link down there, and you can go and support him. He really needs it for being a true independent and one person does all company. He's great. But yeah, seriously, thank you everybody who tuned in or bought a ticket or watched on YouTube, because man, did we grow a lot last year on YouTube. I think we are almost at 300 followers right now. I haven't checked since the break, so I imagine it probably is up a little bit more. But there's a lot of awesome films coming out this year too that I'm really looking forward to reviewing and talking about. I know there's been a few that have dropped since the year started, and I'm going to try my best to get those reviews out. And I think I'm going to be trying to have even more of an output this year with episodes. I think I was doing about 2 or 3 a week, when I want to aim to do about 3 or 4. So I'm really going to be hammering a lot more this year with episodes and reviews and interviews and things like that, and even maybe occasional live streams. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for all the support that you have given me, and faith, and anything else in between, for liking a post on socials, or watching a movie that I have recommended in the Screenbox Essential Picks, which I'm so excited to bring those back. I love doing those so much, and the amount of people who come to me and say, wow, if it wasn't for this, I would have never seen that film. And that feels great. But thank you everybody for everything that you have done. I am forever grateful for the audience that I have built, and for the people who come to the live shows. There's a lot of familiar faces that come to the shows and have a blast. So thank you, everybody, for being here and listening. I'm going to keep this really, really short. This is the first episode back, and I just want to, kind of get everybody hyped for what's coming and get myself hyped as well. But as soon as all of the events start getting posted, they're going to be going up on socials immediately. And I'm really looking forward to what I'm bringing to the table this year for everybody. But thank you. I'm going to leave this here, and just know that you guys are awesome. Take care of yourselves. Be happy, be healthy, stay scared, watch as many horror movies as you can. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much. I love you guys.